Alright, we're going to be working on the eyelids and his lips. Oh my goodness, my brain just went. Okay, we're going to try to get through this quickly. I'm at that stage where all I'm doing is detail work. So hopefully I can fuse some videos together and then you guys can just pause and bake and then start again. Whoa. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of put it on him sloppy and kind of go in between some of the bumps, not all of them, but just to get it on there. Okay. Oops, I'll go inside his mouth too. Oh, why is this going to be too light in there? So we're going to try to leave those little bumps not painted so much. We want them lighter. And I think... Okay, now we're going to do the eyelids. Oh, I should probably tell you, this is a magenta and red wash that I used on a couple other babies. So I used... There's no label. Okay, I used this color magenta, which is 05 maybe. 06. Yeah, it's 05. And then just plain old red. I'm going to unevenly put it on the eyelids. And this is because the reference picture, the baby had some pretty dark strawberry marks on the eyelids. So that's what I'm working on. So you don't have to do these. If you want to do just like the purple eyelids, normal purple eyelids, then just do that. Make this one a little darker. So. Okay. Go ahead and I don't want to put it up the nose because it's too light. Let's see what this is like on its fingernails. I'm just checking it out here. See if I like it. Kind of do. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Let's see what I'm doing right. So I'm just kind of putting it on there lightly. Oops. I'm just building up some base is all. Just putting a little bit of a base on there. That's all. This is such a cute kit. Okay. We are going to do some yellow on the nose, and all I have is just straight yellow. This is yellow. I put some of this on the other two babies, so it's already mixed up. I'll put it on fairly thin. We're going to put it just on the tip. So brush it directly on. Make sure you pounce well so you don't end up with yellow, because it's a pretty pigmented color anyway. So wipe away the excess and make sure you blend it well so you don't end up with little yellow blobs. Do one more coat. Oops, that's okay. Such a stark contrast there. I'll put it up a little higher. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, but make sure that there's not any like stray yellow spots. That looks good. And I went ahead and put some like right in the middle, just up from the end of the nose, just so that it didn't look straight across and weird. But there's that. Right, we are going to be blushing. I have this, and I put a little bit of the magenta 7, so there's 7 and 5 mixed in here, and I used some liquid thin and some thinner, a little bit thinner. And we're going to be doing hands and feet and his ears, and I think we're going to do elbows and knees too. So get that stirred up. It should be kind of thick, but not super thick. Okay, we're going to paint it on with the brush, and then I have a makeup brush. I don't know what that would be. It's like a smaller round type. Anyway, that pushes the that manipulates the paint so it gets down into the creases, and then we'll go back over it and pounce, and then we'll pull any of the paint that's in the creases out, and then we can pounce those little spots. Okay, so since we did the last video, I did his eyelids and his nose, which I'm gonna merge together with this video as well, because I don't think it would bother anything. We're gonna start with his little fingers. Paint on. And I'm gonna do these. Okay, down almost to the base. I'm trying not to get like the under part. It's okay to get the nail. It's not gonna hurt anything. And then we're going to manipulate lightly. Get it down in there and blend it well. Can you see what I'm doing? Push it around till you get to the hand. As you can see, it's thick enough looks like it's still setting on there, and that's okay. Blend it. We are going to pounce, blend it in a little better. And I've got this torn at an angle so that can get down in there as well. And don't be afraid to get in with the brush. If you want that well blended, you don't need lines. It almost hit the phone. Okay, and then we're going to do, oh, my mind just went blanking. I'll say, there it is. We're going to do the thumb the same way. And we'll have to go back and hit the pads again because they're quite a bit lighter. So we will most likely do that with the next bake because I don't want to put too much on the vinyl and then have it mess up. I'm going to add just a little line across there. Work it into those creases. Kind of spread it down. Basically, we're just blushing the crease area and the palms. And don't do a whole lot on the thumb, but you can kind of like move it up a little. This is just part of a wedge that I tore earlier. And then we're going to make sure we pull everything out. Fingernails. And we will be going back over the creases in the hands. That'll be another video. So we're going to blush the creases around the wrists. And it's okay to go up on the hand some too. And we're going to do the elbow after it's got a chance to dry because I don't want to accidentally stick my finger and leave a mark in something that is wet. Okay, so with these, I am going to paint it on. And it's going to go up the same, kind of up to the knuckle. And it looks a little whitisher in there, so I definitely want to get that. Try not to get it spread out too far. Am I bringing it in too close? Can you guys still see? Okay, I'm spreading it out towards the outer side of that pinky. Fuzzy on my little crease brush. careful, and you're going to go through and make sure there's no blobs of paint, and you get it really blushed well. Otherwise, you'll end up with streaks, like lines. And I'm going to do just a little bit there. Somewhere. Bring it in together. Oh, it's really picking up fuzzies in there. Okay. And now the feet, which is my favorite part. I love doing baby feet. Okay, we're going to paint them lightly across the top all the way to where it connects. And we're going to paint all of it on the inside and around the big toe. On this, we're going to drag it towards where the big toe connects. Drag it. I need to hit this one again because it just doesn't seem like it's holding the paint like the fingers did. But again, I'll make it a second. This one will bake. I'll just make it a second layer. In there. I'm gonna kind of squeeze the foot, spread those toes a little bit more. Put some here. Now I'm not putting a whole lot on there. Like I said, I'll probably end up putting another coat. He's got a lot of wrinkles there, so I'm gonna make sure I hit it. I'm gonna do the ankle, all those little wrinklies. And the heel. Hear my oven going off. Okay. That looks good. Let me shut this door real quick. I don't know if this TV sound is being picked up or not, so I'm going to close the door. Ooh, I set him up and I think I got paint on something else. Hang on. Okay. And his other foot we're going to do the exact same way. Ew, not that much paint. Paint. Go. Tools. going to drag the paint down, cover the toes. I'm going to dry it up a little. And clean up the creases. Take your time, guys. Don't go too fast. Make sure you get everything blended. Okay, I'm going to squeeze the foot and kind of open those toes a little bit. To the ankle. Paint around the heel. Alright, I'm going to put some more here. Get up on the side. It's okay if most of the foot is pink. Babies have really pink feet. Put some right there. Okay. We're going to go back and do elbows. Bounce it really well. So that magenta has some pigments in it that will dry kind of a whitish color, so make sure you pounce really well. Get it blended into the vinyl. Okay. And we'll do the knees when that has a chance to dry. As far as the ears go, as far as the ears go, you're going to paint it right on there, right up to the crease where it connects. And I usually go down a little ways, not all the way down, but a little ways. And manipulate the paint. Get down in there. This is definitely only going to be the first layer. We're going to do a lot more to these ears than that. I usually go up to right where it connects and then blend it. I keep forgetting where to put my hand. Sorry about that, guys. You would like to see what I'm doing. Okay. I don't think I pounced the other one, did I? I don't remember. If you have any stray marks, now is the time to like wipe them gently. Okay. Alright, you see all these cute little wrinkles? Kind of blob at them. And then work your brush. This makes a nice little pinkish blushy to them. Don't forget to wipe them out. So we're going to do his little chin. This is just the base. This is not what he's gonna, this is not his full blush. I put a little bit between their eyes, a little bit around their eyebrow. I'll put some right where a baby would sunburn, I guess. There. I would not use this for the eyelids because it's too light if you're looking for the strawberry look. Okay, I'm going to put just a little bit right on the bottom of the cheekies. And then we're going to hit, just that can. We're going to make sure there's lots of thinner on this brush and grab a little bit. Do corners. Now you should be able to be really careful. You place your fingers, you don't want to put it where you blushed, but you should be able to squeeze the cheeks to get that out. Wipe it away. And don't do the inside of the mouth. We're going to use a darker color for that. But, oh, and if you want, I do this sometimes too, kind of go up behind the ear a little bit. It's just to add a little bit more color, and I usually put some back here so it's not such a stark contrast between their hair and their skin back there. Okay, and that's all. We're going to bake him, and then we're going to do another layer of blush.